Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Reflections. I'm sorry I'm going live quite late because I I volunteered to serve at a weekend retreat, and I left the retreat house in it's in Katipunan, somewhere in Katipunan, in Loyola Heights. I left around 2 p.m. Arrived here in Alabang a little after 3 and rested a bit. So it's now 4:30. Um, it's actually the thing that I'd like to share is about the retreat. I I would say that it's something very miraculous, not just for me, but also for all participants. There was a change from Friday evening when they arrived up to this lunchtime when we close the retreat proper. And of course, I can't share what they have gone through, but I can share my own experience, right? So I just like to share. Life's direction is something very special to me. It's a retreat. It's an Ignatian retreat. It was founded by Father Ted Gonzalez. If you feel that the name is quite familiar, it's because I also invited him to Soul Talk. That was last December, if I'm not mistaken, or was it 2 Decembers? But I did invite him to Soul Talk, and he's the founder of Life's Directions. And this organization is affiliated with the Center for Family Ministries, or otherwise known as CEFAM, and it holds uh it holds weekend retreats, 3 or 4 times a year. So my actually Life's LD or Life's Direction is quite special. It's because it was way back in 2012 that my spiritual journey began, and it actually started because of LD. That was when I was reminded that God is in control, God is present, and despite all the questions that I have in my head or in my mind, I am at peace. So it was the start of my spiritual journey. Now, 10 years. Diba? 2012 kasi yun eh. And then now it's 2020, 2022. So 10 years, a decade. And when I was there, I felt so it seems like I just fit in. As in super fit. I felt like I really belonged, despite the fact that I was on hiatus for several years. Um it felt so right to be serving again as a facilitator. And there were actually a few miracles that happened to me. There were messages to me as well. And it's just beautiful how God and all the angels works in mysterious ways. Um, I I learned, well, not learned. I more of realized. I realized that I should be letting go of my worries and concerns about my daily um daily life. So apparently marami rin pala. And again, another reminder to simply face things one by one if it needs be, and to set the pace where I am comfortable at. And sometimes what I was comfortable at is not actually the correct pace. Minsan mas mabilis pa pala dapat yun yung comfortable. Pero dahil medyo may fear, medyo mabagal. So, well, the point of this is that um, in Lasal kasi kaka-start lang ng term. And, I wanted to, I felt called to serve. But then there was also worries or hesitations on my end because I know that it's going to be busy, and if I allot time for this, then it would eat up time that's supposed to be for school. But I'm really happy that I followed the call, the invitation to, and realize how far I have gone. It seems like I went full circle for 10 years. So I started 2012. the spiritual journey, and here I am, and I feel closer to God. I feel I have this very, very deep relationship with Him, that He is walking with me and He is always with me. Um, and right now, there are things that I should be doing. There is a bigger call that needs to be answered, and it's either I give my full yes, my full commitment to it, or just dilly dally. And it's just wonderful how answering that call to go to LD again and serving again made me realize how much joy there is in serving and talking to people. And one of the things rin, kasi recently, di ba, last month, I also offered the special rate for the counseling. So I got to talk to more people. And this weekend, I also got to talk to a lot of people. Not just those who are part of my share group, but also LD alumni who visited, passed by. And it made so much, um, there was an emphasis that as I talk to different people, I am healing myself as well. There is healing that's happening as I talk to other people. Of course, I'm not saying that when you talk to other people, there's also healing that happens because syempre iba-iba naman yung ano natin, 'di ba, experiences. But for me, because it is a calling to be a counselor, it is a calling to teach. So when I converse with other people, it's not just me uplifting them. They are also providing the healing that I need. And I just feel so grateful to be in such a privileged position to do so. Um, would have thought that just talking to different people would help me heal myself and help me come into certain realizations with the things that I have to do. And and for that, I'm grateful. I've met wonderful people. I have reconnected to amazing persons. Of course, they're not perfect, 'di ba? Lahat naman tayo may pinagdadaanan din, or we all go through something in life, whether it's big or small. There's always something, right? But these are amazing people, and I'm really, really happy to be associated and affiliated with them. And again, the weekend has been really very miraculous for me because again, it's like really full circle, and to think that I was having second thoughts or hesitations whether I should serve or not. Um, I'm glad that I said yes, and I'm glad that I also realized through the weekend that as I talk to other people, I am also rediscovering myself once again and meeting, seeing me for my most authentic self. And it is such a beautiful experience. So if there is an invitation for you to do something that you feel uncomfortable, or you feel na parang sayang sa oras, or if you are invited to do something, discern well if you're really meant to say yes, because you never know that that particular invite could help you realize certain things. And we're always growing, we're always, developing ourselves, improving ourselves. And we don't just grow through one specific thing, it's through so many different things. So that combination of different things actually culminates into the transformed you. And it's just miraculous. Yun lang na lang maiisip ko. Wala na akong maisip na ibang word. It's really miraculous. So again, the point of this sharing is If there is an invite and you're hesitating, but you know in your hearts that you're meant to be there or you're meant to do it, take a leap of faith and say yes and just allow God to surprise you. So that's my sharing for today, for this week. And I hope that I hope that this sharing has blessed you in some ways because I feel really, really great today. So, um, medyo matagal na yung yung sharing ko. But thank you for listening to me talk about my experience. And I hope that you will also, get to experience something very miraculous that would help you see yourself for who you are. So we ask that um, through the power of the Holy Spirit and of course through Christ that it would be so. So that's it, everyone. God bless, and I'll see you next Sunday when I do the next soul reflection. But of course, I'm also inviting you to join me on Wednesday evening for the mindfulness meditation. I'll just go live at 7 p.m. You could just go to my YouTube channel or to my Facebook page so that you would be able to access it. So God bless everyone. Take care.